Hello, welcome back to Vanessa's podcast. It has been a month, and it's time to get back to my episode and let you all know what's going on with the company and with the development and all the great new things that I'm doing to help people to either create their books, build their new story, bring it to life, and tell the story and share into the group a new daily story, or just creating an audiobook, or just having the fun to finally be able to build this life story that you wanted to make for years and you haven't been able to make it, and you need help to construct it or put it together, or you just want to tell a story about a friend, about a family member, about somebody you know, about somebody incredible that you met in your whole life, and you want to talk about them and you want help to do that. So here's the way, and you can get the help. You can either sign up for the 4 weeks of mentorship on my Facebook group, Need Any Story. It's totally free, and I'm going to guide you, and I'm going to help you through steps by step. And there's also free units on the group that you can take, and it has a lot of great content, and it will help you to decide how you're going to do it by yourself, how you're going to create your very first book, and publish it, and which publishing company you're going to go with. So I put as much information as I could on the group, and if you just scroll down and see all the other offers there, and you can participate, you can ask questions, and there's also a lot of the resource about where you can participate in contests, write articles for a major magazine worldwide, how you can earn money as being a writer, how you can become a travel writer, how you can become a blog writer and make an income, and how you basically market yourself as a new author. So those are all the main things that I cover in my group and in other episodes on this podcast. So please review, go back down and go back and see and listen, because after years and years of experience, I know that there's a lot of people who are stuck sometimes, and sometimes it's not that they can't do it, they're just stuck. They're stuck in their own mind, they're stuck in a worry, or they're stuck in the past, or they're stuck because of the environment surrounding them. So there can be so many factors that stops you from creating that story. And why is it important for you to create that story? Because it could be a great meaning in your life for you to move on, to go past a new chapter in your life. So you want to get on, you want to get you groove back on and get back on track. So that's mainly why it's important for you to center and find your passion and write that story that you always wanted to write. So there's also 2 new group class that I'm offering. So it's Mondays and Tuesday, and it's with course hosts, and I list them on the website, and they're like $15 and $20 each. So you sign up through coursehost.com and type Be Creative Art 16, and you're going to see my 2 class. That's brand new. It's less than a month old. I just started that, so I wanted to have something affordable for somebody who just wants a sample class, but wants also that private one-on-one feeling that someone is here for them and to help them and coach them. And it's up to you to decide if I'm the right person for you or not. There's a lot of coaches out there, so it's for you to decide. And the only way you can decide is through reviewing, learning about what I did, for other authors, for other writers, for anybody who's been interested in being part of this company since we created in 2017. So also go on the other group, Spirit Guide. Love to have you. There's also a free volunteer there, a health coach. So if you sign up, you can get 2 to 3 to 4 weeks follow-up mentorship there too. So this is all free. And then if you want to donate, you have a link on the website. And then if you want to grab any other service on my website, go ahead. Take advantage of that. So today, it's going to be an episode to talk about, I'm going to start with OCD, some of the signs and symptoms, and things that you can do to help yourself. Remember, I'm not a therapist, so it's just my point of view, my opinion from what I learned from other experts. So, and next we're going to talk about ADHD in children and how to manage and help them. And third, we're going to talk about emotion control and how to regulate your emotion too. So simple little clues that I'm going to point out there for you, things that you can do daily basis. So let's start with OCD. So first of all, before I start, I'm going to tell you that I am freezing right now because going from Florida to Ohio State after 6 years in Florida, and then now being in 38-degree cold is is a big change. Used to 98-degree, and now I'm freezing. And if I don't wear my glove, I am freezing. That's awful. So hopefully it doesn't get worse. I have seen snow yesterday, so I can't believe that. So it's snow in November, but anyway. So let's talk about OCD. So a lot of people are confusing OCD with like OCD is just about perfectionism and microbes and bacteria and have everything like counted or placed the right way, or matching colors, or having just how do you call it, a germaphobe, not being able to be around any type of microbes, anything's been touched by anybody or not be able to touch people. So no, OCD, as I recently just discovered, is not just that. OCD is also another mind disorder. It's a brain disorder that basically connects one neuron to another, to disconnect in some way in the brain, and it's basically some weird stuff. It's like once getting obsessed about something, and because it is an obsessive compulsive disorder, so it's based on the obsession thing. So basically obsession is not just that cleaning thing. Some OCD have don't care about, are slobs, don't care about cleaning. So the obsession basically takes over, and for whatever reason, it could be something will remind them of something will scare them in the past. It could be because they're in a stage of danger, of fear, and suddenly an obsession takes place, and once that obsession takes place, it cannot get overpassed easy as someone who just gets scared and say, let's move on, let's redirect your attention, let's do something else. With the OCD, they can't, and that's why it gets it just keeps on going, and they sometimes can't stop and repeating the same thing. Just as that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, where he just keeps, once he says one word, he said 3 times and then 4 times, and then he keeps saying, and he can't stop, and he wants to stop, but he can't, because his brain's saying if he doesn't say the right amount of time, something bad is gonna happen, and it just can't stop. So it's like somebody's trying to write the letter A, but his brain is saying he has to write B, so he's trying so hard, but this brain is taking over, and it just keeps writing B means A. And that's what it means. It means that they know that it makes no sense, but they can't help it. So it's very odd disorder, because no matter how much medication they can take, or how they can try to alleviate the symptoms, or trying to avoid maybe certain places or situation, it's not going away. It's not like something is curable. And so it's sad, because the poor people with OCD have to live that life of wondering if something is going to set them up again and again and again. And it's like, wow, my goodness. And so, yeah, I remember listening to a bunch of different podcasts on the subject, and that's when I realized, like, how weird this disorder was, and how we need to bring more empathy towards it. And I think a lot of people don't know that they actually have it. So if you think that you do have it, then you should consult a doctor and discuss your signs and symptoms, and maybe you can make it easier on yourself, and find out new ways to make it easier. So next we're going to talk about my hands are freezing. ADHD with children. Carol, if you want to keep going, as my son today is playing games. Let's walk near the bench over there. Come on. My hands are freezing. I have to move. Okay, I gotta move a little. So, here, grab the gloves. Yeah, we are live, so at least. So right now I am standing at a thing calling Settler Sandling. And it's a little part with boats and a bridge, and you have tons of birds, mouettes, and other type of birds. I forgot what are those birds called, Kendall? Forgot this type of.
I don't know here.
I can't. I'm doing the show right now.
Oh, okay. I'm
so
sure those are drakes.
Oh, drakes. Yeah, drakes, really popular. And the other ones are
seagulls.
Oh, seagulls. Of course,
I'm
I'm really bad at remembering birds' names. You want to say hello? Say hello to me. Hello! And we have a little train also going by. So it's really different from living in Britain this last 6 years. Yeah, it's cold.
Look, face the phone over there.
No, it's not. It's no image.
I thought
it's a live podcast right now.
Oh, well, if you were here, you would see that there's just tons of bird poop down there.
Yeah,
like
great.
It's just covered.
Yeah, it's covered everywhere. Anyway, so what tips can I give you? My son is ADHD. I know a lot of kids who are ADHD. So it's up to you. You want to go with medication. Just be aware of side effects. The doctor can help you with like seeing what works for you. Little dose maybe. I say video games works pretty good for me. Books, anything that can captivate their concentration. Make sure they get plenty of physical activity during the day. When they get upset, try to recenter their attention towards something else. Healthy snacks, always, not too much caffeine, oil, too much sugar, and do your best, because I know a lot of parents struggling with kids who have ADHD, and sometimes if you have more than one kid, it can become unmanageable, and you do need to do self-care, meditation, as I always say, and that app that I mentioned for Yopper. I love that app. That's what I'm using. Intense Moments. It's free, so take advantage of it. And let's talk about controlling your emotion, because that's a big one, and I talk about this often, but you can never talk about it enough. And even though there's so many healing coach out there, so many helpers, so many people are trying to help. The problem is that the people who need the help are not looking for the help, or not looking in the right place, or they don't know how to find it, and they don't realize. And there's tons of people who actually want to help them, And that's what's sad. It's like you want to help, but you need to be an active participant in helping yourself, and that's the key here. But if you don't know how, you gotta ask.